If you ever wanted to ask a therapist a specific question, now is your chance.
My situationship can only get hard if I shove my feet down his throat.
Welcome to Humor and Healing. New year, new approach. Guys, we're here to help. Now, keep in mind, I don't think, Irvin, we've coached you on what was going to happen today a little bit. I think the reason he's so quiet right now is he's going like, oh, it's bananas. I didn't think it was going to be like this. Yes, we're actually going to help people directly. Like, we want to know what the real issues are. So, Irvin, has there ever been a moment where you're like, ooh, okay, this is above my pay rate? Oh, wait, we have somebody coming in. We actually have a caller. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. How are you? Who's this?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome to Humor and Healing. How can we help you?
Well, I hope you guys can help me because, okay, my situationship can only get hard if I shove my feet down his throat. And it's unfair to me because I'm not used to having sex with someone that wants my feet in their mouth all the time. And I'm used to normal, regular sex. So I don't know how you guys can help me or figure this one out.
Whoa, okay. So when you say your situation, you mean the person you're having sex with?
Yeah, I call him my situation.
Why do you call him your situation? I mean,
he's not my boyfriend, but he's a situation I'm dealing with for the last 6 months.
Okay, dealing? Like you don't want to be with me? You know you can leave, right?
Well, I know I can, but he's still so really good in bed, even though I have to like sometimes slap him with my feet or suffocate him. Like it's also new and exciting, but I don't know what to do because I also want to initiate regular sex, like not just weird, freaky sex.
Vanessa, this is Irvin, the therapist.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hey, I had a quick question. With this situation, is this something you're seeing that's going to be a long-term deal, or is it something just in the moment?
Well, I am very attracted to him, and I know he's smart, so it's not just a sexual thing. But, I would like for it to, eventually grow into something else, but I'm not sure how I feel about this because he's really, really into feet. Sometimes he has me wear, specific outfits with certain heels. And, as soon as I walk into his bedroom, he wants me to just tell him, get on your knees, and like I have to slap him in the face, and just it's not something I'm used to, but I do like him.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. The reason I'm asking you this is because when I do couples therapy, one of the first things I teach the couples is 69% of problems in a long-term relationship or marriage are non-resolvable issues, meaning to say they're going to last there for the entirety of the relationship until the day you die. And sex and kinks is one of those. And if you're noticing, okay, this is a kink he has, I'm willing to go to a certain extent, but there's just some stuff I don't feel comfortable with. If this is going to be a long-term thing you're looking to make work, understand it's going to be there for the rest of the relationship. That would be my first thing. The second thing is, do you think this is a conversation you can actually have with them, letting them know, hey, I'm cool with this stuff, the sexual stuff, even some of the feet stuff, up to a point, but this is my line where I just don't feel comfortable.
See, I disagree. I say, man, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Little feet. You know what I mean? Like, come on, girl. It could be worse. There's girls out there with real problems like heroin addictions. He just likes your feet. You understand? The fact that he's so freaky, I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I don't think he could ever cheat on you, girl. You got yourself locked in. If you give him all the feet he wants, you got him. You got him locked in. That's better than having a baby with him. Girl, you in. I mean, think about it. Plus, you'll pay for the pedicures.
He actually does buy me heels and he does pay for my pedicures.
There you go.
I really like that, and And so I'm used to men having like feet fantasies with me. Most of the men I've dated, like they love to suck my toes and they just love it. I get it, you know, but this one is kind of like at a whole other level. Like he wants me to treat him like he's a sex slave. Like he wants me to suffocate him. He wants me to slap him. Like,
sounds like a successful man. Sounds like a successful man.
Well, I mean, there's some truth to that side.
Yeah, right.
That kind of kink. But no, I mean, Vanessa, look, I would obviously we're not going to solve it, but on one, you know, in this minute. But here's my advice to you, though. I would say, please be aware that this is going to be an ongoing thing. That kink isn't suddenly going to turn off, or you guys get married, or move on forward with the relationship, and it's not going to die down. It's going to be there for the rest of the relationship. And number two, I would just advise you, just as a couples therapist, have that open and honest conversation with them. Don't just hold it back, because that leaves room for resentment. That leaves room for you feeling uncomfortable and doing things you don't feel comfortable with. Have that conversation with them if that's possible.
Yeah, but a give and take, you know, and it's just like, you know, just tell them what the boundaries are. Like, you know, don't make me put my foot somewhere I don't want to put my foot in.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just up to whatever you feel comfortable.
Boundary. All right, Vanessa. I hope that helped, guys. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
Oh, thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.
Of course. Take care, Vanessa.
Wow. You know, it's funny. It's a difference between humor and healing before what we have now. Our fan base is really a huge range. So,
yeah.
But when I said it sounds like a successful man, you said there's a truth to that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, a lot of guys that are very successful really get into that kind of kink stuff where you talk down to them. You're the one in control. They're the one that's the slave. Really? And very often it's these guys that you wouldn't expect. They're very successful, very masculine, very like assertive, and they control everything. And in the bedroom, for whatever reason, they just want to let go. Like, I want to be the one that's submissive. I want to be the one that you know, really? You're taking advantage of.
Wow.
Yeah. No. So I'm not saying if there's a businessman, it's likely he has it. I'm just saying businessmen or successful men tend to have like the ones that have that tend to be businessmen.
Yeah, I'm not successful.
I mean, you dodged the bullet, man.
I'm not into feet like that either. So it's crazy. Have you ever had that situation where you had a situation where they brought in these fetishes that the other couple's like, dude, I don't feel comfortable with this?
Yeah, but not fetish. I would say not fetish. It was anal sex.
Anal sex?
Yeah. The wife
really
the wife.
They had to go to therapy for this. They're like, we got to talk about this. Yes. Like, this is a deal breaker.
Yeah, well, she it was actually the wife that was more adventurous, wants to explore and do stuff, and she wanted to, and the husband was just like, no, I don't want
to take the dirt road.
I don't want to take the I don't want to take the dirty road, but
she was like the one egging it on.
Yeah, well, she just wanted to try stuff, you know, and that was one of the ones that was like they would fight about it.
Yeah.
And what I ended up doing was basically what I told Vanessa, like, hey, you know, this is just a non-resolvable. Your husband just is not a super exploratory kind of guy with sex.
Yeah.
And so you have to meet him halfway. But the other thing too is, let's define to what point are you comfortable when it comes to like anal play or butt play or whatever it is you guys want to do. Yeah. And we talked about it. He said, look, I'm cool up until this point, and if we're going to do this, I'd want to do it like that.
Hello.
Hey, Richard.
What's up, buddy? Who's this?
This is Albert.
Albert, what's up, Albert? How can we help you, buddy?
How you doing, man? I'm in quite of a pickle here, man, dude. Just a little backstory, dude. I'm 32 years old.
And you say a pickle. You said I'm in a pickle. So 32 years old?
Yeah, 32 years old. I'm a husband, a father of two. But I feel like something in my past has come to haunt me a little bit. I was in the military about 12 years ago. And in the military, I was young. We were hooking up, you know, in the barracks room quite a bit often with the female soldiers. And there was one that kind of got passed around.
Okay.
Right before we left that base, she came out pregnant.
Ooh.
nothing really came from it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something came from it. It's a baby.
A baby came from it, but
a baby came from it.
no father was really, I guess, pointed out. So I guess I just threw that in the back of my mind. Fast forward 12 years later, I stumble upon this girl's social media. I being the curious cat that I am, I stalk it. And I see that the child that she had 12 years ago oddly resembles my son now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my God! And you don't even know if you were part of the milkshake.
No, not at so.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to ask is, do I? I mean, it's been killing me. I need to know. Do I not bring it up to her? I've not talked to this lady in years. Do I just let it be, or?
Listen, I'll let you handle this, and then I'll tell you what I think, because I want him to know what the right thing is, and then I'm going to tell you what the right thing is.
Yeah. Albert, hey, this is Irvin, the therapist.
How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? Here, I had a question, because you have the situation, and you were saying, I don't know, I just like, do I reach out? What do I do? Here's my question. When you say, should I reach out, like, what is it that you're feeling? Do you feel a sense of responsibility that you have to reach out? Do you want to reach out? Like, where are you at with that first?
I mean, if it's my kid, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be
let me ask you a question. Could it be like half his kid and half another guy's kid? Like, just, I don't know how much he got around. I mean, the way he says it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how promiscuous this young lady was.
Yes,
right.
Yeah, she was. We call her the barracks bunny. She was hopping from every.
Oh my God! All right. So, could it be a mixture of two, or is it just one?
I mean, it's not really possible. I've heard of a woman who had sex with a bunch of guys one night and had twins, and each one had a separate father.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've heard of that, but I don't know about it, like some sort of chimera baby of like two different guys.
All right. So so I know certain things are possible then. Okay, but
yeah, no. But you were saying you'd like to know that if this child is your son, then.
Yeah, I mean, and she hasn't reached out to anybody. She no one knows who the father is. But
bro, leave it alone. Run. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What? It's like you're looking for a payment. You're like, why? Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. If she doesn't know, you don't know. As a matter of fact, delete any photos of your son on social media. I
just can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't get it out of my head. And the worst thing about it is my wife now has no idea about it.
Ooh, okay. So tell us, how can we help this young man?
Yeah. Well, I look, here's what I could tell you. I would say you need to make sure you're on the same page with your wife. I don't think usually it's a good idea to go off and make decisions like, hey, I'm going to reach out to this person who may have, may have birthed my child. You don't want to start doing stuff under the table and by yourself. Like, you want to make sure, you're going about it as a team. And if you go, because I mean, look, if I see it as if you reach out and let's say nothing comes of it and your wife ends up finding those messages or something like that happens, I think that could only cause division or issue in your marriage. Like, that would be my worry.
Child support would be my worry, bro. I don't know about you, bro, but
well, I mean, the payments is that, like you're saying, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I said, let it be, man. I'm pretty sure I have family. My dad had family out there. I know I have half brothers out there. Yeah. I'm not rocking the cage. You know what I mean? We're gonna rock this cage. You know what? I think, is there a need, so we can wrap this up, is there a need? Does he really need closure here? Is that an individual thing, or is this something that why do you think he's feeling this way? Like, most men would run away from this. Why do you think? Is it guilt?
Well, that's why I wanted to ask him earlier. That was my first question. What is motivating you to go see your son? Is it a sense of responsibility? Is it a sense of guilt?
Yeah, I think it is guilt and responsibility.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, shit, man. Even when you kill a man, you feel bad. So, all right, man. Do what you got to do. Just know that everything comes at a cost. Yeah, everything comes at a cost. All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. Hope we help.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right, take it easy.
Well, here's my thought, because I'm seeing it as, okay, and it's an individual problem with him. He feels a sense of guilt, a sense of responsibility, and he genuinely wants to find out, is this my child? My thought is, you're married. You have your other half there. You can't step out and start making decisions like, I need to find this out. You are now married, so any decision that you make that affects you is going to affect the marriage.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought that up, because I'm like, hey, dude, like, you already have this problem here, possibly with, is this my son or not? And then you go in trying to solve this thing, you end up ruining your current situation.
Oh, good advice.
So that's where my thought went, just as like a big picture kind of answer.
Yes, absolutely. You know what I mean? Keep her in the loop and let her know this is what's going on. You're right, because it's still going to mess it up. So I hope this helps a little bit more when it comes to our fans. Make sure that they have access to us and they reach out to us with their questions. And once again, it doesn't have to be just relationship wise. I think when you go to a therapist, it also could be drug addiction.
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with that when people come in with drug addictions and they need to talk to somebody?
Yeah. And look, if I could put it even simply, a lot of people who have any type of addiction, just work backwards. Take a moment there and just go, okay, I have this addiction. It could be drugs, it could be drinking, it could be porn, it could be whatever it is.
You just described my entire life.
I mean, I didn't want to call you out, bro. I didn't want to call you out. But no, but you have this, you're doing this behavior, and here's what I'm going to tell you. You're doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
It's filling a need.
Absolutely.
And sometimes it could be a need of like, I don't feel anything. I need to feel something. Sometimes it's, I feel too much and I just want to numb everything out. And so my question is, what is it that you're treating by using that addiction? Because it's helping you.
Here we go. I guess we have somebody else. Hello. Hey, welcome to Human Healing. Who's this?
This is Ernesto.
Hello, Ernesto. How are you?
Hi, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, buddy. How can we help you?
I have like a dilemma, bro.
All right, tell me.
So my wife, she's been trying to get a BBL, right, for the longest, and she doesn't need it. I told her she doesn't need it, and she got really mad at me last week because I told her that I wanted to get a penis enlargement and she gets a BBL.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
And she's just been like, you need a penis enlargement. You don't need it. And I'm like, well, you don't need a BBL. Why you need the BBL? So we just been back and forth, bro, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like calm the situation. You know, I don't know how to tell her that she doesn't need it. Or I don't know if she does need it, let me get the penis enlargement.
Now, are you only getting the penis enlargement because she's getting the BBL and you're trying to prove to her, like, hey, you're ridiculous, you shouldn't do this? Or do you really want a penis enlargement? Is that something you've been, like, thinking of?
I mean, it's not something that I've been thinking of. I'm bullshitting you. I've been thinking about it, but the thing is this, bro, like, she gave me the perfect time to say it, bro.
Oh. So you always wanted the penis enlargement, just didn't know how to bring it to her. And now that you saw the BBL, you're like, wow.
Who doesn't want another 2 inches, bro?
That's true. That is true. Who doesn't want another 2 inches? True. That is true. Nobody's going to say no to 2 more inches, but...
You know, so I don't know what to do now because she thinks that I've been planning this shit forever, and she's sort of right, dog. And like how like she's going through with her BBL, and she's just mad at me, bro. Like everything I do in the house, bro, everything I do, it's like, oh, that's why you want the dick enlargement. Oh, that's why you want the penis enlargement. So I can't even do nothing around the house, bro.
Because you want a penis enlargement. All right.
I want.
All right, you're the expert. What do you think here? What do you?
No. Well, I had a question, Ernesto, right? I want to make sure I got the name right. Okay, Ernesto.
Yeah. Yes.
So she came to you and she told you, "Hey, I want to get a BBL," and obviously you're not into that. What I'm hearing.
No, it's not that I'm not into that, bro. You know, I mean, I'm into it, but it's like. She's going to get a BBL, bro. Obviously, it's to get a bigger butt, to get bigger tits, to get everything done.
Okay.
Why not let me get bigger one, too?
Oh, so you're okay with her getting it as long as you get yours?
Why not, bro? That's what it's all about. I mean, it's 50-50, dog. It's 50-50. It should be mutual.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the issue. So it feels like, this isn't fair. Like you get to do your thing and I don't get to do mine.
Exactly.
Every time I bring it up, it's an argument.
Okay. So question. When you bring it, how do you bring it up? Because that makes or breaks a conversation, man.
Yeah, do you go like, listen up, bitch?
No. So I wait for her to bring it up. So she'll bring it up.
All right.
Hey, look at this doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tijuana, he's over here.
Oh, okay. So she'll show you websites.
Okay.
But he's like, let's go to this doctor. And I'm like, cool, check the penis enlargements too, you know?
Oh, okay.
Well, what's her issue with you getting the surgery? Like, why is she not cool with it?
I don't know, bro. That's I haven't got the courage.
I think it would have to go hand in hand. If she hits a bigger butt, you're gonna have to need a bigger tool. You understand?
What I'm saying. So how else am I supposed to reach it?
Yeah, how is it supposed to reach it?
I mean, that's true.
That's true. So do you understand? I can see his concern.
No, I mean that's a concern, man. I get it. That's a concern. I mean, look, it sounds like it's more of a communication issue from what I'm hearing, because you have no issues with the surgery. It's just more of a you just want it to be fair. She gets her thing, you get yours.
My whole thing is they're going to Tijuana for this. You know what I mean? Like I get it, guys. It's cheaper, but you know, you ever seen that you can get it cheap, but you can't get it right?
I mean, true. Yeah. But so with the communication, like you said, you don't feel like you have the courage to bring it up.
Not first. No, I feel like I always have to let her kind of bring her situation up that she wants to get, and then I could come in, because I don't want her to think that's all I want, which is like, come on, like, yes, right. I don't know.
Is there any thoughts on her part, like, that's negative to getting the penis? Oh, well, you haven't asked her, so never mind. No, so okay, so I have a thought here. One thing I could tell you is whenever someone's bringing up something that they want to talk about or that's an issue, usually that's actually the worst time to bring up your thing. Usually what you want to do is that's a conversation that you have to initiate yourself. Like that's a specific conversation for the surgery that you want to get. Because like, especially for us guys, side note, we have this issue. Most guys don't bring up an issue in the relationship or something that they want in the relationship until the wife or girlfriend starts talking about something they want. And it's like, oh, it's a free-for-all, so we all get to talk about it. And then that's when most guys bring up what they think or they want or they whatever. Because most of us, we don't want to rock the boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what he's saying is you should have told her about your penis enlargement a long time ago, bro. You understand?
It didn't come up, but the thing, you know what? Yeah, man, I probably should. I probably should just
let her know. Now, what are we talking about? Or how big is it?
I mean, right now?
Yeah, like how big is it right now?
Right, bro. It reaches the belly button.
It reaches a belly button. Well, I don't know how.
Well, I mean, you could have a short torso. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could be cheating.
Well, I mean,
are you pushing the fat back?
Of course not.
Of course not. Oh, okay, because that's cheating.
Well, I think that would be a good idea.
Pushing the fat back?
No, not pushing the fat back. You're dumb. No, that's not bad. I think it would be a good idea, like you said, like, hey, like have that conversation, but you initiate it. It's a specific conversation for that thing. Because when you do it, after she starts talking about something, it usually goes negatively, man. And it also makes the other person not really feel heard, like you actually care about what it is they're talking about.
All right, Ernesto. I hope that helped, man. Thank you very much for calling, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
Wow, you know BBLs. There's a whole thing online about BBLs being stinky.
Yeah, it's a thing, right?
It's a thing. Have you heard of this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The girls that get BBLs smell.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what the answer is, but I know that BBL is probably one of the more dangerous surgeries that you can do.
Oh, absolutely. You're around feces.
Yeah.
Infections.
And do you know what one of the things that kills people, well, besides the infection part, the fat rots.
What do you mean the fat rots?
The fat that they transfer, wherever you get it from, doesn't matter, but that they transfer to the butt area, that fat sometimes doesn't take. And what ends up happening is it rots.
Call her. Hello. Who's this?
Hey, how's it going? Is this Richard Villa?
Yeah. Who's this? Welcome to Human Healing. Who are we talking to?
Hey, what's going on, man? My name is Josh.
Josh.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
All right. All right, buddy. Welcome. What's the issue, Josh?
Well, I got a bit of a problem. I was hoping maybe you guys could help me out. So when my wife and I were dating, we used to party hard, man, with, alcohol, drugs, wild nights, and all of that. But now we're married. She doesn't even drink. She's sober. On New Year's, I was like, we should do Molly like old times. And she was like, absolutely not. She started yelling at me, started the year with a huge fight. And I caught myself thinking, like, is this grounds for divorce? I mean, this isn't even the woman I married. What do you guys think?
Wow. I mean, wow. This are you really that upset that she's not fucking partying with you?
Well, I mean, I can't go party with anybody else. I'm not single. So
I mean, that's respectable.
That is true.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
She puts me in a situation where I either have to, do it by myself or stop.
All right, Josh. Well, let's have Irvin answer this.
Hey, Josh, I had a quick question, man. How old are you guys, just so I can have an idea?
We're in our mid-30s.
Mid-30s, okay. No, the only reason I asked this, and again, how long have you been with your wife in general?
We've been together for 6 years, married for 2.
Got you. Okay. So the reason I asked this is because this is something that's actually kind of common, not the partying thing, but the difference thing, where one of the spouses ends up growing out of something that you guys did originally, whether working out, partying, traveling, whatever it is. And the reason I'm specifying that is because a lot of us don't understand, once we get in a relationship, the person that we marry doesn't stay that way. And that's actually not a bad thing. What ends up happening is your wife at, as an example, 28 is not going to be the same wife at 50. She's going to think different. She's naturally going to prioritize other things. I don't know if you guys have kids, but it's possible if you did, or she has parents that are aging, or whatever the case is, her priorities are naturally going to change. And that happens to all of us. I'm sure you at, 15 is probably not you at 35.
Right.
And so so, remember, everyone matures differently. Everyone changes and develops differently, and priorities change naturally, but differently for everyone. And it just happens to be that maybe your wife just grew out of that phase of her life.
Yeah, but a little Molly never killed anybody.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Well, maybe it has, but yes. But,
I mean, maybe it has, but
yes, but you know what I mean? Wouldn't you compromise as a couple though? Just fuck it, I'll smoke this joint with you, or I'll have this shot with you. It's New Year's. I can see.
Well, but it's also not how you sell it.
Yeah, that is
true.
Like
if you're asking something, there's a big difference between asking in a nice way and in maybe a way
that's a little aggressive. Is there a nice way to ask somebody to do drugs with you?
I'm sure there is. Is, man.
Any advice on that?
And but I guess what I'm getting at is you were saying, is this grounds for divorce? That's a personal question for you, man. Because for an example, if she has different priorities now, and partying and maybe doing drugs isn't the thing anymore, that's up to you. Honestly. I think that's something you guys can talk about and compromise on, but if it feels like that much of a difference, I mean, that's a personal thing for you. I personally think you guys could work something out. Maybe not the drugs per se.
Josh, is this a deal breaker for you?
I'm not sure. Maybe I gotta prioritize my priorities. Maybe I gotta think about myself a little bit more. Maybe I should grow up.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad, and this is the beauty of being humans. When we vent, when we get an opportunity to talk to other people, a therapist, we kind of answer our own questions. Does that make sense? So sometimes we just have to say,
true. I didn't consider it. It is true, man. Her parents are getting older, and maybe she's thinking about all that.
Yeah, we're making sure she's there for them. If something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There you go, man. Well, I hope this helps, man. Thank you very much, Josh, for calling. All right, man. Thanks.
Take care.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
man. It's bananas. Sometimes when we vent, we kind of answer our own question. But I guess people do end up outgrowing certain drugs, and
sure.
and certain behavior, like going raving and going clubbing and all that shit. Like, it's funny because I'll look at my wife. You want to go to a club? Nah, I don't want to go. Why? I want to stand for 4 hours on heels. That's horrible. It does not seem appealing to anybody.
You just change, man, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing either. You know what I mean? I mean, look, one of the things that we learn in therapy school is sometimes the problem isn't the problem; it's how we're looking at it, how we're perceiving it.
All right, I guess we got another caller. Hello. Who's this?
Hey, hi, this is Mikey.
Mikey, welcome to Human Healing, Mikey. What can we help you with?
Man, I had a couple questions. I think raises like a few concerns with me and the wife.
Okay.
Lately, I've been getting back into like watching a lot of like adult movies.
Okay.
And she recently caught me watching these adult movies, and she's telling me that I'm cheating now, and I don't think I'm cheating by watching movies, right? It ain't like I'm going out and living these fantasies with another person. I'm just at home enjoying myself. And now, the thing I want to say is, I don't know is that cheating? I don't think that's cheating, right?
No. Well, at least I don't think so. Shit. No skin was touched. No skin. That's how I see it. No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're getting jealous over people that don't even know me.
Yeah. Wait, are you paying for these subscriptions? Is this a OnlyFans type of thing, or is it just free?
It was free at first, and I've kind of been like, it was like once in a great while I'll put it on, and then like maybe I'm paying here and there, but the wife doesn't know that though.
Okay.
You just caught me watching it on the internet.
All right.
Well, okay. So a couple of thoughts, man. I will say as to whether that's cheating or not. I got to be honest. That's subjective. When it comes to relationships, it's very much subjective. So here's what I mean. I know some couples who they watch pornography when they have sex together, and if they happen to masturbate and watch pornography on the side, they don't consider that cheating. I know other couples that are perfectly happy, but they're different. They would consider that absolutely cheating. So between the both of you, you guys define what is cheating and what is not. Now it's not cheating to you, but remember, it does have a consequence to her. It still does affect her a different way because she looks at it differently.
Well, you don't think, because the variety of porn out there, you don't think there's something out there that he can bring to her? Like, listen, babe, look at this. Like, this guy talked to her for 8 hours before they had sex.
Yeah.
Does this appeal to you?
Right. Look, I'm not telling him, hey, what you're doing is bad. I'm just saying, like, hey, if your wife happens to perceive it that way, that's how she's going to see it. It's going to hurt her that way.
Now, how long have you been watching porn?
Well, so here's the thing. I wasn't watching it. Like I would watch it once in a great while, like once in a blue moon.
Sure.
But recently, in the last couple of weeks, I've been watching it almost 2-3 times a week. Just to release some pressure off my back.
Yeah.
And then I guess I thought she was going out to the store, and she didn't, and she caught me in mid act of watching this movie while I was having some pleasure to myself,
Sure.
And she just lost it and said I was cheating because I was watching other women. I'm like, it ain't like I'm going out and picking these women up.
Oh,
so I don't think it's cheating.
Oh, here it comes. This is what it is. She felt embarrassed. Like it was an embarrassing moment. That's what it is.
They definitely take it personal. I'll say that.
Because they walk into you like committing the act is different. I thought she just saw your fucking history.
Oh no. You didn't hear that? He said he got caught.
No, I didn't know she walked in on him doing the act. I could see her going like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay.
No, well, but I guess
it wasn't like I was in the living room on the big TV. I was in the comfort of my own bed on my phone with the headset on. I'm like, dude, why are you so mad? It ain't like I go to the strip club and go pick up women.
Well, question then. So you mentioned like, hey, I watch a porn to get that release. Would you say there's any issues there in the marriage, like in terms of the sex life there? Or even,
I think that we're lacking in intimacy.
Yeah,
we used to have it 3-4 times a week. Now we have it once a month, if that. We're busy people. I get it.
Yeah.
We get older. When she's not in the mood, You know, the website's right there just for me, so I can just be in the mood by myself. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. And then quick question, I guess 2 things, just to keep it quick. The first one is, you guys don't have that conversation of maybe she's not in the mood, but she'd be willing to take care of you. Like, that's not an option?
I try to talk to her, man, and when she's not in the mood, she doesn't want to hear about it. Got
you. Okay. Well, I will say, as far as the cheating, that's a subjective thing. I'll I mean, that just is what it is, unfortunately, because I work with a lot of couples. It just is what it is. It's a subjective thing. But the other thing is, if you're only going to the porn because there's a lack of intimacy there, and again, you're very fair age, you guys are busy. One thing you can do to improve sex life is to actually connect better outside of the bedroom. Usually, keyword, issues in the bedroom tend to be a sign or a thermometer of what's going on outside of the bedroom. And that doesn't mean you have a bad marriage, by the way, or relationship. It just means it's like a fire. You haven't tended to it and it's starting to get kind of low. Putting a little bit more attention there, you can start to, I'm telling you, man, I've seen people raise their intimacy frequency just by connecting again, hanging out again, dates, just having a good time again.
Listen, you gotta also understand. She walked into him fucking.
I mean, look, I'm giving them the big picture.
I would be disgusted too. I'd be like, "What the hell?" Like I could see that image. It's like,
I'll say that my solution is more of a big picture solution. So I just want to be fair there because that's true. You know, in a situation.
All right, buddy. I hope that helped, man. Take it easy.
I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, wow.
That's tough.
Have you ever been caught?
No, thankfully.
I have. I've been caught. My ex-wife caught me, and I was like, well, either you can come and join or close the door. Because this is going to finish in a minute. I kind of just went forward. I was like, it's happening.
You leaned into it.
I leaned into it. I was like, either you're coming in and finishing these off, or you can close the door and let me finish it myself. But this is going to happen regardless.
Damn, you're a man on a mission, man.
Hey, sometimes it is what it is, man. But he said something very funny. I'm not very funny. Very, very true. Is convenience. I was like, all right, well, that's out of the way. Let me get through the rest of my day now.
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously this is a very short form, to the point, trying to get these calls down. But guys, whenever they start leaning a little bit too much on the porn, that, to me, that always signals porn is a really great way to get release, but for guys specifically, to get release and to just start numbing some of the feelings like stress. I'm unhappy. I feel lonely. I'm kind of pissed off at her. That's one way that guys do it. And so if he's like, hey, I'm starting to do 2, 3 every day, that's signaling to me there's an emotional issue with this guy.
Yep. Oh, here we go. I think we have somebody. Hello. What do we have here? Yes, who's this?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
Hi. I'm good. I'm calling just because I need some advice. I need some insight.
All right, Kevin, tell us.
Okay, so I'm 30 years old. I'm from LA, and I just noticed that I feel like I have fear of letting go of everything. I noticed that I'm always waiting for something bad to happen to me. I've been cheated on. I've been abandoned by a parent. I just got hit by a car. And it just happens over and over and over. And I'm like, how do I let go of these things? How do I let go of things that have happened to me? Because I'm just afraid of getting hurt, especially when it comes to love. How do I let go and get out of this like emotional defense mode?
Oh,
yeah.
All right, therapist.
No, hey, Kevin, that's a hard one, man. And if I can get a better idea, how many times has this happened with women, if you don't mind me asking?
Or men.
Or whoever.
Whoever.
It's happened with men. It's only happened once before.
Did he cheat on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, men do that. Men do that. Don't feel bad. They're assholes like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I worked at the Pacific Design Center. I knew a lot of interior designers, and that bathroom was busy, and I knew half of them were married. So, like, don't feel bad. It's not you. It's in their genes, but it's devastating. I get it. You trust this person, but All right.
Yeah, it's devastating, especially when it's someone that you knew.
Yeah. What? So when you start talking to them or being in a relationship with them, what happens exactly? Is it just like intrusive thoughts? Is it just a constant dread or fear? Like what is it that you're experiencing?
It's just, how do I make sure and how do I feel safe that it's knowing that it won't happen again? It's a thing where I'm in the fear of like, like, okay, what if I go back? Like, what if it's going to happen and give me again? And I don't want to feel like I wasted my time and feel dumb and like, especially when people know, right? And it's like, you've introduced these people to friends and family. It's like, how do you live out that fear of knowing that it potentially can happen to you again? And just kind of living with the idea of, okay, well, I just have to suck it up.
Yeah. Well, question, and this might be a silly question, but with these things happening to you, you seem to be looking at them at a negative way. Why not look at them as learning experiences? Like the fact that, hey, I put myself out there, which a lot of people don't do. I know plenty of people in their 30s who've never had a girlfriend or boyfriend, but you put yourself out there. Why not look at it as you're someone brave enough to go out?
I think that's great. I think that is very good advice because it's true. You're right. This person's brave enough to go out there and explore and learn. What do you think of that?
I like it. I mean, I think we are even conditioned, like as a Latino, like I've always been told of like, don't go outside. If it's too hot, it's too cold. It's like we're always conditioned of a fear of like. So I feel like it's just hard for me to let go of that, just because I feel like it's so ingrained in my upbringing and you always have to be careful and cautious and don't do this, don't do that. So I'm trying to overcome it, but it's hard to look at the positive sometimes.
Got you. Well, can I tell you something as well? One of your best friends that's going to really help you moving forward is learning how to regulate yourself, because you need to think about it this way. Life has taught you, whether people that have abandoned you or cheated on you, life has taught you that people run away and they abandon you. They're not safe. So when you do get in these relationships or you do start talking to someone, you're literally triggering yourself because you're putting yourself in that position that your body and your brain remembers, I got hurt last time in this position. And so one of the things that's going to be your best friend is, well, two things, if I could just put it really practically. One, make sure you really take it seriously how you vet the person, like the type of people you're choosing. That would be number one. Number two is when you do start talking to a person romantically and you start to feel triggered, understand your body is freaking the hell out on you. It is feeling danger, and you need to learn how to regulate yourself. And regulate, it could be as simple as go do a workout. Go do some breathing exercises. You literally need to turn off the alarm because your body is screaming at you. This is dangerous. What are you doing?
Yeah. And my advice is this. Once you feel that way, look at their actions. Not what they're telling you, but their actions.
Yes.
If their actions are telling you something different, then lean on those. Lean on the actions. That's it. You'll never go wrong. If this person does not seem like you're the best thing in life, listen, then you know, okay, this guy is not for me, or this guy is showing me differently. He says something, but he does something else. So you don't have to be scared, man. I think, as long as you follow your gut, and I'm glad that you're out there adventuring and exploring, and I'm glad that you don't see it as a failing moment, but more as a learning experience. Like, okay, what am I going to learn from this person?
Yeah, because so far I've just been told like the best way to heal is to get under someone, and I'm like,
hey, there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong. Un clavo saca otro clavo, decía, y vamos a clavar. There you go. So,
I'm thank you so much. I'm gonna feel my way.
Thank you very much. Take it easy.
Of course.
Eso iba a clavar. Eso sí iba a clavar. There you go. But good for I'm glad, dude. We're all human, and we all go through the same struggles of insecurities, of not knowing, of a betrayal, of somebody cheated on me. It's bananas, man.
But that's the thing, right? Like, because he was saying, how can I guarantee? You just can't.
You can't. It's just you have to look at their actions. I really think, as whatever I've learned as now that I'm 47, I learned that I look at people's actions, not what they tell me.
Yeah.
Then we have another caller coming in.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Human Healing. Who are we talking to?
Hi. This is Monica calling.
Hi, Monica. How can we help you?
Okay. So I have a little bit of a problem, I guess. My boyfriend and my best friend were like kind of super tense. So I thought, okay, let me smooth this over and we should all go out and get to know each other better.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out, the three of us, and it got really bad to the point where they were like cursing each other out, and he called her a bitch, and they were screaming at each other. So I ended up breaking up with him over that, because if you're going to, treat my friends like that. But my friend is still being super weird and distant and like talking to me less. So I could use some advice because I don't really know what to do at this point.
I think they're dating. I think they're, I don't know, but I think I call it, this is a romantic comedy. I think they're dating. I think this is the twist of this movie. How the hell does...
Are you kidding me?
No, I have no... Listen, I'm not an expert. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm that guy that goes, hey, like whatever. But what do you think?
Monica.
It sounds like a romantic comedy.
Did you just watch Love Actually? Because that sounds like
right?
That sounds like that.
Love Actually.
Like, yeah.
But what do you think? You're the expert.
Yeah. Monica. Monica, this is Irvin, the therapist. I had a question as far as what attempts have you made to reach out to your friend right now?
I like tried to hang out, and she's like, "Oh, I'm busy, I can't." When before we would like hang out all the time, or like I'll text her and she takes forever to respond. When before it was not like that. But if what you're saying is true, I'm never going to speak to either of them again.
Ooh, I know, right? That would be horrible. And you found out here on the show. Jeez.
Look, that's just the theory Richard has.
By the way, just the theory. Just the theory.
Just the theory, but let's assume not, right? Let's assume it's just
allegedly.
They didn't get along, and so it sounds like, okay, broke up with boyfriend, not cool with what he did with your friend. Your friend's acting weird, and you don't quite know how to handle that, right? Like you're like, well, how do we move forward?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned the attempts you've made so far have been kind of try to hang out with her, send a message here or there. Have you been a little bit more direct?
No, I haven't asked hey, is this because of the other night or because of him or whatever? No.
Yeah. Look, I'm always a fan of honesty is the best policy. The reason why I say that is I cannot tell you how many times in session, whether I have a couple or I have friends or I have family members, when someone finally says the quiet part out loud, even if it seems like common sense, I always very often see the other person like, what? You feel like that? Or wait, you were thinking that? Or you too? It happens all the time. And most of the time we're just too scared to say it. And my advice to you is be direct with your friend and just let her know.
Are you sleeping with my ex-boyfriend? Let him know.
That's one option. That's one option. I mean, you could say that, but
or hey, what's up?
But yeah, you can just be like, hey, look, I've noticed things are a little awkward. I miss you, or I want to talk to you. Like, I just want to reconnect. However you feel is appropriate to tell her. But just be honest with her. That's usually the best policy, because what if she's just genuinely scared? What if she's thinking like, oh shoot, I think I messed up my friend's relationship, but she might be pissed at me.
Or feel guilty. She feels embarrassed. She feels embarrassed and guilty. So maybe it's not even you, it's her insecurity. So really, I think you're right. I think if she just reaches out to her friend and say, hey, listen, I really value our friendship. I want to reconnect. I hope you don't feel awkward with what happened. I want you to know that that's how much I value your friendship. Right? And that's it.
Yeah, it gets on my nerves because I feel like she's pulled back before in our friendship, and it's like been on me to like track her down and fix it, and it's like that's what's happening again.
So it's
it's a pattern then.
It's a pattern. She does this.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, if you've made attempts in general, assuming you still want her in your life, it's up to her. Like, don't beg people to be your friend or be around you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if she's your people, she's gonna figure out ways to be with you and resolve it.
And now, is she loaded? Why do you want to be her friend? What does she bring to the table?
I know. What's going on here?
Is she driving? Does she have, her daddy flies you around in her private jet? Why are you so infatuated with this girl? There's so many other girls, lonely girls out there.
It's just, we've been friends for forever, more than 10 years at this point. But
you should know she brings nothing to the table. Keep it moving. What else? No.
Whoa, that's a good thing. I was actually going to ask that. Like, do you feel like you value from the friendship? Because look, a lot of people make the mistake of saying, I've known this person for 20 years, but if they don't fill your cup.
Yeah, if I always had to be the one that says I'm sorry, this is not a friendship. I just have to be the guy that always says I'm sorry. So, no, go out and explore and meet new people, have fun. It's all right.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's all right. Don't get caught up on 20 years. So what? 20 years doesn't matter. It's all right. If she can't appreciate your friendship and she can't put her ego aside and apologize and she can't just let things go like that, do you really want to be friends with people like that? Life's too short. I'd say find new friends. It's easier. As a matter of fact, just
keep hard chasing people down.
Exactly. Yeah. Listen to our show. We have people with bigger problems. You can talk to them. They'll go, I'll be your friend. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. People want to be friends. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling. I hope that helped. All right, man. That's crazy. Have you ever had that? Have you ever have to be the person that always says I'm sorry?
Yeah. And you know what? Usually it's the person that's the people pleaser and afraid to lose the friends.
Yeah.
I have a person I'm working with who, very similar situation to this girl as far as the friendship goes. She's known people since high school, probably 15, 18 years now. And I'm like, why are you friends with this group? Like, you talk to them, they don't really talk back. They only talk to you when they need something. If you're going through something, they take like weeks to text.
Yeah.
Like, why are you still friends with them? And that she said the same thing. Like, well, I've known them since high school.
Yeah.
I'm like, have they always been like that? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why are you so afraid to lose them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we don't see it that way. We got, oh my God, I'll shake that off in a second. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, I hope you like this new version of humor and healing. I know it was very interesting for me to just reach out and get fans. So remember, see the links down here, the number down here. You guys reach out. Tell us what your issues are. We will schedule a time so you guys can reach out to us, and we'll give you the help you need. Anything else you want to add before?